In the ancient heart of Arabia, long before nations were carved on maps, before power came from gold or guns, there lived a man whose name still shakes the world. A man whose footsteps echo in mosques, in justice halls, and in the hearts of those who seek truth. His name was Ali. Ali ibn Abi Talib, the cousin, son-in-law, and spiritual brother of the Prophet Muhammad, the first to believe when revelation descended, the one who never hesitated, never wavered, and never turned away from what was right. He was born inside the Kaaba, an honor shared by no other, as if the divine chose to place him not just in history, but in the very center of sacred space. As a boy, Ali was raised in the home of the Prophet. He watched the birth of Islam from within the cradle of prophecy. He grew up with divine wisdom flowing into his heart, not just learning Islam, but living it. At the age of 10, he was the first male to declare faith in one God. When others trembled in the face of Quraysh oppression, Ali stood calm, his soul like a mountain. And when danger came for the Prophet, it was Ali who risked everything. On the night of the migration, he lay in the Prophet's bed, ready to be slain so that truth could survive. He did not hesitate. He did not question. For Ali, sacrifice was not heroism, it was duty. As a young man, he fought not for conquest, but to protect belief. He did not raise his sword for pride, but for justice. At Badr, he struck down warriors twice his size. At Uhud, he shielded the Prophet with his own body. At Kandak, he leapt across a trench to face a legend feared by all, and returned with victory. But it was at Khaybar where his legend burned bright. The Muslim army had failed to break the fortress. Strong men had tried and been turned away. The Prophet said, "Tomorrow, I shall give the flag to a man who loves God, and is loved by him." And that man was Ali. He charged forward. He ripped the iron gate from the walls. He did not just defeat the enemy, he redefined what strength meant. Not size, not weapons, not rage, but certainty, faith, a clean heart and a just cause. In his hands was Zulfikar, the double-bladed sword. Its legend survives in art, in stories, in hearts. Because it wasn't just steel, it was a banner. A covenant that wrong would always be met with right. The Prophet said, "There is no hero but Ali, and no sword but Zulfikar." But Ali's true power was not in the sword. It was in the mind, in the heart, in the unwavering commitment to truth. He memorized the Quran not only in words, but in action. He lived its verses. He became its proof. When he spoke, silence followed. His words were sharper than weapons, deeper than oceans. They live today in Nahj al-Balagha, a collection of sermons, letters, and wisdom that scholars still study with awe. He taught that justice is the foundation of governance, that leaders are servants, not masters, that power is a test, not a prize. He ruled as the fourth Caliph, and he ruled with mercy. He did not live in palaces. He did not sit on thrones. He mended his own clothes. He fed the poor with his own hands. He walked among the people, not above them. He judged without bias. He wept at night in prayer. He taught that the true warrior is the one who conquers himself. That silence, when wise, is mightier than noise. And he forgave, even when betrayed. But the world is not always kind to the righteous. In the shadows, hatred grew. Those who feared his truth plotted. One morning in Kufa, as Ali bowed in prayer, forehead on the ground before his Lord, a sword struck him. A poisoned blade tore through the head of the Lion of God. But even then, he did not scream. He did not curse. He said, "By the Lord of the Kaaba, I am successful." That was Ali, the man who saw the unseen, who gave everything and took nothing, who stood when all others knelt. He died with justness on his tongue, and light in his eyes. Yet Ali never truly died, because truth does not die, justness does not die, and courage cannot be buried. He lives on in every voice that rises against oppression, in every heart that refuses to bow, in every hand that feeds the orphan, speaks the truth, stands for the weak. He is the gate to knowledge, the commander of the faithful, the lion whose roar still echoes through the centuries. He is Ali, Imam Ali. He lives on.